So welcome to another interview with Classical Crossover magazine, and I'm really excited and pleased to welcome Jay Dref. Hi Jay, how are you?
Hi Natasha, how are you? I'm great.
Yeah, not too bad. It's nice
Yeah.
to see you.
Nice to see you too. Nice to see you're doing well, staying safe and during this pandemic. And
Exactly.
yeah,
It's all a bit strange, isn't it, as a singer being cooped up indoors and not having an audience to kind of
I
get
know.
out there
We don't
to.
know when we'll have an audience again, and it's kind of a scary thing. But all you can do is just hope, and pray that hopefully sooner rather than later. So yeah.
Exactly. So whereabouts in America are you, Jay?
Well, I live in New York currently, but right now I'm with my family up in Buffalo, New York.
Oh,
So
lovely.
yeah, so it's nice here. It's a little
And have
more, a
you
little
got,
more space.
I was going to say, is it nice weather up there?
Yeah, we're having pretty nice weather. It's sunny today.
Oh,
It's
good.
starting to feel a little like spring, which is good. So,
Oh,
how
excellent.
about where you are? How's it there?
It's kind of the same. We've been
Okay,
really lucky. We've had a couple of really nice warm days,
great.
and but apparently it's going to get cold again. So,
Well,
that's just London for you.
I've never actually been. I would love to come to London one day. I've never been there actually, which it's on my
Well,
bucket list of things to do.
well, if you ever come, just let me know, and we'll meet up for a
That would be
coffee
amazing.
or a beer and chat all things
Perfect.
musical.
Sounds awesome. Can't
So
wait.
Jay, tell us a little bit about your musical journey and kind of if no one's ever heard of you before, let us know a little bit about your journey and how you came into being a singer,
Yeah.
and
Well,
in a kind of nutshell.
it all starts back. I was very young. I was about 10 years old, and I was just singing around the house. I just started singing around the house, and my parents took notice, and they put me in voice lessons when I was very young, and I kind of got into that, and I loved it, and I started doing little recitals when I
Oh,
was a kid, and those were a lot of fun.
yeah.
I started off really. I got into theater at a very young age, and that's really
Okay.
where I got my start. I did a lot of musicals growing up, here in Buffalo, and that was before I started working with a teacher in high school who sort of led me down the path of classical opera singing.
Right.
And I worked with them for about 4 years in high school. And from there, I auditioned for the Julliard School in New York,
Oh,
and I was accepted, and I got a full scholarship
wow.
to go there.
Amazing.
And spent 4 years there studying opera and languages and acting classes and stuff like that.
Excellent.
And then after I graduated, I'd been listening to a lot of different singers in the classical crossover genre. I'm a huge fan of Josh Groban, Andrea Bocelli,
Yeah.
Il Divo, who are huge in the crossover genre. And there was something sparked in me. I was like, I just thought to myself, wow, I kind of like what they're doing. I kind of, they're taking these incredible, songs that we all know and giving them their own take, putting them to like a classical, with full orchestra.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with it. And I wanted to do that. And I started with it. I started doing concerts and stuff like that. And I traveled a lot, sang with a lot of orchestras and stuff like that, doing songs like this.
Yeah.
And then recently I got connected with some songwriters, and I've been putting out music. My first single was, I don't know if you've heard it, Taxi in the Rain.
I did. I actually heard it today, actually.
You did, yeah.
It's so beautiful. It's for me, it was like the epitome of pure classical crossover. It
Mm-hmm.
has these really soaring vocals, the orchestration, but it has
That's
this
why I fell in love. The first time I heard it, I was like, I just fell in
modern
love with
feel.
the song.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It takes you on a journey. Yeah.
So how did you come about with that song? Did you have a handle in writing that, or?
I didn't. Well, my agents introduced me to some people that they had worked with in the past. Lauren Christie, who's a songwriter out in Los Angeles, who's worked with some huge people. One of one of the biggest artists she's worked with is Avril Lavigne, who
Oh, wow.
she wrote that song Skater Boy, Complicated. So she's been around for a long time. She has a Grammy. And another guy who also they wrote it together, Stefan Macchio, who is another, he's in Los Angeles, and he's written for Celine Dion, which, just to name one. I mean, the new song Courage that she just released, that's his song.
Yeah.
A New Day Has Come, he wrote. And yeah, I mean, they heard my voice, and they reached out and they said, we really want Jay. We have we think this song would be perfect for Jay. And it was Taxi in the Rain. They sent it, I heard it. I flew out to Los Angeles, I recorded it, had an amazing time. And yeah, Taxi in the Rain. It's just an incredible song. And I'm so glad I had that opportunity.
If all is fair in love and war, then I choose love, 'cause war is a losing game I'm not gonna play. A winner's just someone who dares to risk it all, and I bet it all on you. You're coming back to me today. Taxi in the rain, running for my life, get to the gate, just to find your planes caught up in some snow, 5 hours delay. All I'm gonna do is sit and wait and think about your beautiful face. Inside my head, I'm walking through this life with you. Imagine us outside some old cafe in Rome, children we haven't made, each of them I already know. Sometimes I think that God has made an angel just for me, watching you sleep at night. I know that our love was meant to be. Taxi in the rain, running for my life, get to the gate, just to find your planes caught up in some snow, 5 hours delay. All I'm gonna do is sit and wait and think about your beautiful face. Inside my head, I'm walking through this life with you. And every moment leads to now. And as the wheels are touching down, I choose love. Taxi in the rain, running for my life, get to the gate, just to find your planes caught up in some snow, 5 hours delay. All I'm gonna do is sit and wait and think about your beautiful face. Inside my head, I'm walking through this life. Inside my head, I'm walking through this life. Inside my head, I'm walking through this life with you.
So what's next? Are you planning an album? Are you going to work with?
Yeah, actually, I'll get into that a little bit. I before I get into that, I'm actually releasing a song next week. It was sort of a spur of the moment thing.
Awesome.
I worked with an Italian composer, Vincenzo Irelli. He's in Italy right now, staying safe, thankfully. And we had done a song before, and he reached out to me, and he had this song that he wrote with a friend, and he wanted me to sing it. It's a song called "Embrace Me Now," and it's really a song that's dedicated to those who are suffering and those who are going through. Obviously, we're all going through this right now, the pandemic and the coronavirus, and it's a song for all of us, and for those people that are going, the hospitals, the frontline workers, the first responders, who are putting themselves in harm's way, and just to keep us safe and healthy, and they're the real heroes during all this.
They really are those
for them, and to keep us hopeful and strong and positive through all we're going through right now. So
are you going to be releasing that?
Yes. So May 15th, it comes out on May 15th, and there will also be a video as well that'll come out the same day. And so I'm excited for that. And then I can also say, I don't know much, I can't really say much about it now, but I have an EP coming out in early June, and the EP is titled Drifting. And it's a song, it's an EP it's a mixture of a lot of different genres. There's some musical theater on there, there's some Italian stuff, some covers of some songs that I've loved for so long. Yeah. And also Taxi in the Rain will be on there, along with my newest single, Drown.
I won't let you drown. Bathtub full of tears, spilling over. You wish you could disappear, but don't go nowhere. I see you drifting out. Oh, rain keeps pouring down, and it's a deep, dark ocean. But if the boat tips over, I won't let you drown. You drown. I can't stop the clouds, but I won't let you drown. No way, no way, no way. Teaspoonful of fears, still they choke ya. Old insecurities, still they own ya. Oh, treading water now. Don't let it pull you down, 'cause it's a deep, dark ocean. But if the boat tips over, I won't let you drown. I won't let you drown. I can't stop the clouds, but I won't let you drown. No way, no way, no way. No way, no way, no way. Swimming in this emotion, and you can't get closure, 'cause it's a deep, dark ocean. But if the boat tips over, you drown.
came out right around when this all started, and I dedicated it to those.
I need to do more research.
Yeah, but it's a great song. It's also written by Lauren Christie and Stefan, and they both produced it as well. And so yeah, check it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you got, well, I'm thinking I'm a real positive thinker, and so do you have plans? You know, if everything works out okay, do you have plans to take these on a tour or to perform?
I would love that. I would love that. Once things get back to normal, I'd love to go on the road. Love to travel the world. I'd love to come to Europe and do a tour there and just and share all my music there. So hopefully, soon. I know right now I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing, you know, being active online and social media and things like this incredible classical crossover Facebook Live thing that we're doing. And I'm so happy you guys have me on this and you're including me. I mean, it means a lot. So I really love, like I said, I love classical crossover, and I'm so happy to be part of it.
It's amazing, isn't it? I think one thing that's happened with classical crossover over the years, I think a lot of people thought it was kind of a bit cheesy. And, you know, like 10 years ago,
I don't think so. Yeah.
It was, well, I think a lot of people listen to classical crossover, not even realize that they're listening to classical crossover music.
Right.
And so I think now it seems to me that there's a lot of really, really relevant producers that are actually making the crossover genre so
absolutely.
you know, it's so popular, and it's just beautiful to be able to hear such lovely voices like yours.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So on to the lockdown. Do you find that you've done any new kind of hobbies or any quirky things different to how you
I don't know. That's tough. I mean, I've been doing a lot of cooking, actually. I never thought of cooking, as a thing, but I've been doing a lot of that. I've been making dinner and stuff like that. And
okay.
I'm trying to think what else I've been doing. I just nothing quirky. I don't know. I mean, things that I hadn't really done as a kid, like I never really played board games growing up, and now I'm playing a lot of board games.
Oh, excellent.
I'm trying to. What's that?
Do you have a favorite board game?
I mean, we're playing a lot of Scrabble. Scrabble's a good game, and I've been doing some puzzles and stuff like that. Things that I've had for years. I mean, things that I never had a chance to do as a kid. Now I'm doing them now because there's so much time now to do it. And,
so when you're playing Scrabble, do you go into those books behind you and get some?
We actually no. We have a Scrabble dictionary that we use, but I mean, yeah. These books are all, God, some of these books are so old. Some of these up here, they belong to like my great grandfather, some of these books.
Wow.
So,
amazing.
Yeah.
Lovely.
But other than that, like I said, I've been doing a lot of walking. I got my bike. I've been doing a lot of bike rides and stuff like that. Making music. I have a piano here and kind of like trying to write some stuff. I'm trying to write a little music.
It seems like a good time to write music, because you kind of have to turn into yourself in times like this.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see, when this is all over, what kind of new music is gonna come out. I'm sure everyone's all cooped up, and it's a perfect time to really come up with something. Really
exactly. So, I think in a year from now, there's going to be a lot of new albums out.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
So, have you got any kind of online performances that you're thinking of doing apart from the classical crossover?
As of right now, I can't really say anything right now. This just just really focusing on putting out I'm obviously putting out the song next week, and then the EP. But hopefully, I think these are really cool. I like, I'd love to be included in things like this, and I have been doing. I've been putting some stuff on Instagram. I've been collaborating with bel canto singers. They're all beautiful voices. I did a version of "We Are the World" with them.
Oh,
and
excellent.
So I've been collaborating with them a little bit. Some other people that I went to school with have been reaching out and asking if I want to do a song with them. So all virtually, kind of doing with piano, and so that's been fun.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. But hopefully more to come with that. I mean, this is great. I mean, I love doing this kind of stuff. So.
Well, if you're short of things to share, you can always share some of your wonderful cooking skills.
Oh gosh, yeah. We'll see.
Okay, well, Jay, it's been really, really lovely to talk to you today.
It's been lovely talking to you. Thank you so much for having me.
If people want to find you, what's your website?
You can find me at jlewisdref.com.
Okay.
I'm also on Facebook at Jay Dref, Instagram, Jay Lewis Dref, and then also Twitter, Jay Dref. So I'm pretty easy to find.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's been lovely, lovely time speaking with you.
Thank you for having me, Natasha. It's been great.
We sending lots and lots of love and hoping you stay safe and stay well through all of this.
You too. Thank you.
See you soon.
You too. Lovely to talk to you. All right.
Take care. Bye.